Howdy, y'all. So it is Tuesday, September 8th at 6:28 p.m. and I have finished grading all the week one work. It's all posted for you. Please do go in and read the comments. Don't just look at the points. Particularly this week with the threaded discussions. I was a little generous, and we're going to go over a couple things in the rubric right now. The area where I was pretty generous with everybody, most people, not everybody, but frequency wasn't an issue, initial focus on the prompt, overall class did great. Quality of the posting, relevant facts A. I was very kind this week about that. But guys, the threaded discussion rubric, quality of the posting A, relevant facts, the three postings for the discussion, class materials, current discussions, related assignments, and an outside source. A handful of people rocked that. There was some great stuff shared. I really liked the Socratic seminar one and video. There was that wonderful video on mindsets. There were great resources shared. This is purposeful. The reason that relevant facts is brought in is truly for synthesis. This is not a data dump class. So that time looking, researching, we're not talking hours. 20 minutes, you're in a discussion, a peer has asked a question or mentioned something, you bring in something from the book or the reading, but then here's an opportunity to ask yourself a question. Well, what is the general zeitgeist on this? Or how are they handling this in my district or in another district? This is your opportunity to be more directive in the direction of your own learning. That's what this is really about. This whole rubric is crafted in a fashion to truly empower you to own your process that much more than perhaps you ever have before. I don't know. And then B, engagement in academic dialogue. I'd say about 50 to 60% of the class really, particularly the two substantial, meaningful, relevant responses are present that illustrate the learner. C, responding in an effort to engage in the constructivist process. Man, we had some beautiful work this week, and those notes are there, so go read your notes and see if you got one of those notes. Some wonderful conversations, some real give and take. It was absolutely delicious. And then the final one, elevating the dialogue. C, quality of the posting. C, student comments consistently add significantly to the discussion by suggesting other solutions. There's some overlap between B and C, and double dipping is awesome. But here's what I'm pushing for. More personal inquiry. Asking more questions. And again, lots of people see this comment. More questions. What is it that you're doing that now you're looking at differently? What is it that someone else has shared? What from the reading? What from the videos? What? Be open. The more you allow your own personal inquiry into your learning process, the more the learning will become transformational for you. It's one of the key ingredients in both andragogy, the art and science of teaching adults, as well as in pedagogy. And we know that, but it's so hard to bring it in and apply it to ourselves, right? It is what it is. So I strongly urge you to take another look at the threaded discussion rubric, okay? And then there were a couple of shout outs I wanted to give, some things that really were like, yes. I loved one thing specifically. This is a quote from someone in the class. Differentiation means teaching in such a way as to meet the individual needs of each learner. It involves scaffolding the learning so that each student is working at his or her instructional level. It involves the careful study of each student to understand how to best motivate them and what activities and I'm adding this, and experiences, will pique their interest and help them to learn in the most effective way possible. I love the way that's written. And I know there was a bunch of different ways it was written, but what's so crucial is how human this is. This is not about a set of strategies. And I saw that several times, and it makes my heart go because we've got to break ourselves. For those who are stuck with that 1980s definition of DI, you've got to let it go. You really do, because it will handcuff you as we move forward. It absolutely will. DI is not a set of strategies. It's a philosophy of how you teach and how you design learning and how you work to meet individual needs. And that's what alleviates the time drama. Because when you think of it as a set of strategies, then it becomes an add-on and an add-on. And oh, I have to break this up. Blah, 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 blah. I'm going to share one last thing and then I'll get out of your way. But boy, I'm telling you, there were a dozen things that really, to me, differentiation means that I need to really know and understand my students. Beautiful. The question about the substitutes. Do we share this information? That was a wonderful conversation that went on with several of us. Bringing in the ZPD and Lev Vygotsky right at the beginning of this. Really rich stuff, guys. I hope you're reading everything that's shared. You don't have to respond, but I truly hope you are reading everything. And I know I'm rambling a little bit. I want to get this out to you. This is your class. You have got to take the directive of where the learning goes. Otherwise, it's this. And you'll get tools and strategies. But that's not transformational. And the goal of this class truly is transformational learning. Whether you're somebody who's already very well versed in DI and culturally responsive teaching, or someone for whom this is completely new and it didn't match the way you were taught, and so it feels really weird and it sounds like some 1970s kumbaya, feel-good, granola, baba cool kind of idea. Like that op-ed that I posted in the discussion board. Those are the kinds of things, guys. Be open not just to that stuff that agrees with you. Be open to the stuff that doesn't agree with you. Like a bad tuna fish sandwich. Be open to new ideas and be willing to address head on the stuff you disagree with. Again, that's where the real actionable learning out in the real world, because you get out in the real world and you know everybody's pulling at you, everybody's screaming at you, I need this, I need this, I need this, I need this. If you don't have that core philosophy that is such an innate part of who you are as an educational professional, it's gone. It's gone. That's reality. That's not judgment, that's reality. All right? I'm an email away, open office hours. Thank you to the students who popped in. I'm glad I was able to answer those questions, and you guys totally cracked me up. And onward. Have a great week, too. I'm here if you need me.